Welcome to video 3 for week 8. So we're going to talk about our new topic, which is facilities or facilities management. So typically in organizations, so think back to our organization chart for the Thorough Public Library that you did in week 1. Remember how, was it Pam? She was the HR person and she was kind of off to the side. Well, facilities and finance, they might also be departments that are kind of off to the side. Not always, but because facilities serves all the different products or serves all the different departments, right? So facilities, HR, finance, there's usually one finance department. Again, depends what kind of organization structure they have, but just trying to position this topic for you. So what does facilities management mean? So it's usually all of the actual physical buildings, but it might also in some organizations be their virtual things. So IT might be in facilities, might not, okay, but it's definitely all of the physical buildings and everything that goes with them. So policies and procedures, furniture, repairs, if they have delivery vans, or if they're like a library and they have a bookmobile, it could be something like that. Signs, that if there's hiring of security or they have staff, they outsource security, everything like that. So take a look at these slides so you have an idea of what is involved with facilities. Now, in businesses, what you might find is if your IT department, you have some space in the building and that's where IT belongs, then you need to know that maybe your parent organization, so think of the IT department at Durham College, the parent organization, Durham College, they might be responsible, so the facilities department at Durham College, for any major repairs and things like that. But in some organizations, depending on the size of them, your department might be responsible for certain things like maintaining the staff kitchen, that kind of stuff. So depending on your organization, the size and everything, there will be some things that are done internally by either your department or by your organization, say like Durham College, but sometimes they'll contract out. So think about Durham College, they contract out for some of this stuff, right? So, security is contracted out, providing food services is contracted out. So, but you as facilities might be responsible for negotiating that. So I'm just letting you know when you go and start working, where do all these different things, if you have a problem or a concern with these different things, then that's the group of people that you want to contact. If it's too cold in your office, it's facilities that you call. Okay, so I put in here thinking about you might be a supervisor at some point, and you might be a supervisor in the IT department. So think about some of these things. So in a lot of organizations, like at Durham College, I'm not supposed to hang anything on my walls. That's a facilities thing to do. So again, thinking about what facilities means and what kinds of things they're responsible. Think about AODA. We've talked about it with AODA with software. We've talked about AODA and instruction and training. And now we're going to talk about AODA also with a building standard. Okay, some other legislation that's going to impact facilities. Okay, so now what I want you to do is we're going to look at one part of facilities management. So I've assigned a reading here and you can click through and read it. And it's just like 2 pages and it's about space. So not outer space with Chris Hadfield, but the space in your building. And we're going to talk about in a scenario like at Durham College, how is space and space allocated? How does that happen? So go away, read this, and then do the check for understanding, and then we'll come back and move forward.